Hello, I'm Suddenly Gaming and welcome back to me, Suddenly Gaming, some Dyson Sphere Program. I have to admit one thing, and that is that the first episodes I've been releasing of this, me playing this game, have been pre-recorded. I recorded them all before I started releasing them. I don't know why, I've never done this before, thought it might be a good idea. Have no idea if it was, but that means that now it's been about 5 weeks since I was inside this save, and I need a few seconds to acquaint myself with the nice little mess I've been creating here. What is becoming abundantly clear is that my goal of not making a mess is far from reached. But we have now been flying in some of these titanium ingots, which means that the production of the yellow science is automated, which it wasn't there for a while. So what's next on the agenda? One project I remember having to do is turning this thing 90 degrees, because we're gonna hit the pole very soon. That's gonna be a very messy situation. Pretty sure we're gonna make a messy situation anyway, but I think we're gonna try. I don't really want to, but we have to. We want to put some more stuff in here. We want to automate the intergalactic planetary stations. We want to create the gas giant pumpy thingy stations. What are they called? They're called, well, I haven't actually researched them. They're called gas giant exploitation devices. Orbital collectors is what they're called, actually. Also, we are just saving up hydrogen everywhere, and of course every time these things get filled up, production stops, so we need to get rid of the hydrogen. Did I say hydrogen? I meant hydrogen. If you hear some sheeps in the background, that's not your computer acting up, that's actually my neighbor's sheep. They're running around basically outside my window. Windows are closed right now, but sometimes they come inside. Here is the other collection of hydrogen. This thing is of course completely filled up. Can we even take them out from here? Yeah, we can. So what I want to do with all this hydrogen is fly it out to one of the poles and then turn it into deuterium, and then try to turn the deuterium into deuterium fuel rods, which is an excellent source for energy. And of course, there's also been an update since the last time I was playing this game, which means you can do this. Look at that. I've been talking about installing mods for so long, and well, egg on your faces, because now I don't have to. Look at that, that's beautiful. Also, I know you can make these at any angle now, which I don't know if that's good or bad. I think that's going to be a whole nother opportunity to make a mess. Shift, don't snap the building, that's not what I want. Toggle path, no, that's not what I want either. Reset the surface. Oh, there's something happened there. Wait, there we go. What did I do? Which button did I push? R, okay, so you do this angle, you R it, you R it. And then you turn into this angle, and then you R it again, and you can make any angle you want. How awesome is that? Look what I made! Feels weird having this inside Dyson Sphere Program. This game is usually so neat and square, and now this. Yeah. Well, let's see what we can use that for. Maybe I should just stick to the angles, just for the neatness of things. Okay, so we actually got to do something. Okay, let's set up a supply of silicone, I guess. Alright, let's go to the planet with silicone, which I think is the one right next to us, right? Now it's to silicone. Yeah, plenty of silicone. Let's just make sure we have everything we need. We need some smelters, some picker-uppers of things, with some conveyor belts, and we need some electricity. Wind should do it. How's the wind situation on that planet? Wind energy ratio 80%. Yeah, we can live with that. Okay, let's go. Okay, we located 2 silicon veins, 1.6 million, 1.5 million. Yeah, this is gonna be enough for a long, long time. Okay, set up a setup here. Set up a setup. Let's set up a setup. Just because I can. Okay, this feels weird. This changed the whole dynamic of the game. Oh yeah, I can do this too. Oh, this is nice. Yeah, the blueprint update is on the way, I've heard. And the last time they said they would update the game, they did. After schedule and everything, which, you know, messed up my plans. I'm a couple episodes behind the update, but hopefully that means the update for the blueprints will be right around the corner. How many can these conveyor belts actually feed? Guess we'll find out. Yeah, no problems here. Everybody's working, producing the stuff, and here it is already at almost 1,000. I think it should be more than enough, right? Let's go home. Okay, we're just gonna set up another one and then use this to for everything that needs to go into the whole system here for later. I think there's some complicated stuff later that we have to make somewhere else. And then this one will be placed rather conveniently, I think. Have to turn this around as well. I forgot about that. Should be fine. It should be fine. That should be us covered with silicone for a while. Will this speed up the process here? 4 are working instead of just the one. This one is filling up. Okay, so we need to turn this around. We just have to do it. So I've started. Is this the space? This is correct space, right? I'm thinking if we just do this. All the lines coming out here. What is this? Do we need this still? Engines. Okay, I should probably make a overview, make some notes, what's gonna be in the remaining section and what of all of these things we actually need. So, while you listen to some music, I'm gonna go do that. Okay, that was nice, but I figured out a way forward. You can see it right here. And let's get to work. Wait. How did I do this? This should be possible, right? No, it shouldn't. But still, I've done it. Let's try something here. If I do... Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. Okay, if you just place them out before the drones actually build them, you can stack them like this. That makes me want to build the whole thing. No, it doesn't want to make me build the whole thing over again. But because we're now getting, we're messing things up a little bit. I mean, it's still gonna work fine. I think I can have control over everything. But I'm thinking that I want to build this whole thing again somewhere else, and then along the equator, not towards the pole, on another planet, of course. And then this is going to come in handy. Everything can be one step closer. Build these next to each other too, so it looks neater. Now they're a little bit all over the place. New knowledge. Now I feel a little worse with what I've already done. Screw you, new knowledge. Yeah. That happened. Okay, I don't think we need these anymore. If my notes are correct, can I trust my notes? I just have to trust my notes. These we do need. Oh, we already did it. Okay. So it's these. I'm breaking all the rules here. I'm a rebel. I'm an instigator. Okay, is that everything? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 components to make all the rest of the stuff. Well, I do know we need to put in the what's it called, reinforced steel, titanium alloy is what it's called. Little bit of a complicated affair. Here it is. You need to put in the sulfuric acid, which I don't think you need for anything else, so there's no point building it, putting it into the system. We're just going to make it somewhere else and fly it in. And we're going to need it on the next row here. We're going to just flip it over now. Flip it up. We're just going to flip this over now, 90 degrees, and continue with the interplanetary logistic stations and their vehicles. And then we just continue down here. This is going to work, right? Yeah, this is going to work. We're going to have to make a gap down here, though. So we could put in a planetary station here and throw out things that we need. Can we do that? I think we shouldn't do that. We're not going to do that. Okay. Let's see. What do we need for the next one? Also, this production is stopped. Out of titanium. Oh yeah, for some reason had this thing put out titanium. I changed it while you were listening to the beautiful music, but why did I do that? I mean, without the titanium, it wouldn't have built any of these, right? Doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any sense. Well, we have some of these backed up. Not for long. Okay, forget I said anything. We do need, however, on the next one here. This one, let's set it up somewhere. So every time I say I will do a project, something else pops up, and we'll have to do that instead. Okay, on to the next thing. Okay, so in order to build a titanium alloy, we need the sulfuric acid, which is coming out of these things. Now, these seems to be producing more than enough to keep up with production here. Even made a little buffer here. So I'm thinking for now, we're just gonna take, let's say, the last 4 of these. Yeah, I know it's okay, are they not keeping up anyway? What am I suddenly making that is using this stuff? Nah, it seems to be fine. We're gonna take the last 4 of these and just send it over to wherever we're gonna produce the titanium alloy. Okay, this thing is set up. Let's just make it accept these and supply them. Yeah, that's what we are supposed to do. We can also take these, put them right in here. I'm not sure you could do that before. I really like that you can just... I think you can take stuff out as well, can't you? I think if you do that... No, wait. There is a... Oh yeah! Just right click and then... let me put him back in, please. There we go. Am I gonna give this electricity? Yeah, sure. Why not? Which means I can put in some drones. Let's give this 10 drones. 10 is enough. And here we go. Some Jews. So there should be an iron vein over here. Here it is. We're just gonna make the steel beams right on location here. Fly in the two other components, the titanium and the sulfuric acid, and then put in the produce and fly it back to where we want it to be, which is in the automation hub. Okay, let's just get this going. Actually, we need to pick up stuff. Of course we do. This still feels very weird to have in this game. This, however, feels really nice to have in a game. Okay, I just noticed something. Apparently liquid is only transported 25 at a time. Huh. That's gonna be a problem. We're just gonna throw in all the drones here and see if the supply can keep up. Okay, as far as I see, the production here doesn't have any problems keeping up with this. We're just gonna add some more in. Okay, we have the production up and running. Lots of space to expand it later, but I think it should suffice. Let's go back, put in some more stuff in our now flipped hub with almost everything in it. Okay, what do we do now? What do we do now? We also have the two lines on the other side. Okay, I want to set up the reinforced thrusters, and I want to set them up here. They need these guys, so we could put those out like here or something, and have the titanium alloy come out from here. Just run that along and make another line. I'm pretty sure it's the last time we need these, and if not, we could run a line out and squeeze it in somewhere. Okay, let's try this. Let's just bring it in here for now. Okay. So right here, it's colliding with another object. This one is too close. Or the grid is too narrow here. Can't get these lines down. That pretty much sucks. That very much sucks. Okay, here's the design I've decided on now. Problem, of course, is that I'm not sure you could... Let's see. Let's test this out. Yeah, it's too far. This is not ideal at all. It's not a problem on this one, because this only needs 2 components. But when we have to do things like this, it's gonna be a huge problem. Okay, there's a quite simple solution to this. Bam. We are gonna continue this thing on with only 3, because this means we can now run a line on the inside. Once it's powered up, this thing is making these. Okay, this is the solution I came up with for this, let's say, corner of the hub. It's going to continue down here now with only 3. As you can see, I've put in the assembly machine making the interstellar logistic stations. They are grabbing planetary logistic stations that this one produces. It feeds them up here. This one just grabs them if he needs them. It's getting its titanium alloy from the same line as the thrusters. And it's getting the particle containers from this one here. Now this one is a little bit complicated. Okay, so these are producing particle containers. They are sent out here. Here's the buffer in case for some reason we start producing them without needing them. It'll go in here. Half of them are sent down here for production on this part here, which is after we've flipped it. Half of them is sent back here, of which half is sent to this one, making the planetary ones, and half of them are sent down here for the interstellar ones. The magnetic turbines are coming here. I think this is the last time we need them. I'm not sure, but I think if it's not, we'll think of something. They are sent down here. The thrusters are made. The thrusters once again are sent around and into here where the logistic vessels are made. Now these are getting their processors from what's left over from this production, which, come to think of it, is really stupid. Because these ones will gobble them up. Okay. Here's what we'll do. We can just hit that. And then we'll take the top one up and out there. Okay, so now these will get half of them. These will get half of them. I think we might need a gap here, and then we can continue on with the production. The one I showed you earlier. This one. Downwards here. And this one goes away, of course, because we have already been getting this stuff from another planet. So we can just tear down everything. Continue this one on. When we need new components in, we can grab them here, send them out, and make a new line. Okay. Okay. I flipped it. I've done it. I can continue now. And that means the episode is done. Okay, I've been suddenly gaming. And it looks a little messy, but yeah, goodbye.